Alright. I muted. Ugh. I guess while I'm here, I need to fix all the settings. See, skip playback. It's turned off. We put BGM inactive is already there. Okay. My thing tells me that the ad break is over. So that said, hi. This is a very new experience for me.
Let's go.
It's weird seeing a star next to my name in chat. But hey, we're here. Congrats on affiliate. Thank you, Rai. To be honest, I couldn't be doing any of this if I didn't have you guys' examples. Free from Agile? Nice. Thank you for the follow, Sarah. There are lots of little settings that you can change with this thing. It's very confusing. Thank you, Tuna. Out of curiosity, do you want to be called Tuna or Fish? Tuna's fine. Cool. But yeah. Suppose with the... I think everyone's ad break is out. Oh, we're not in Heaven's Word. This is still Realm of War.
Yeah, we are not there yet. We're a ways from that still, actually. Yeah.
This is about where I have lost... Well, I don't know. I can't say lost. Where I started to time travel to Stormblood. Because I do remember beating Titan at the time, and I think I remember beating Garuga. Or not Garuga. Garuda. Breaking your heart.
Look. I mean, look, I'm hurt right now because of where we are too. I get it.
He's here. He's here. That's the important part, right? And look. That means you guys get to spend a lot more time with him. That's the important part, right? Congrats on affiliation. Thank you. He's always here. Oh, Michaela.
Ow. Oh, my heart.
Oh, Michaela. Alright. So, I don't know where Spacey is, but should probably get started though, right? I'll leave this here. Arshifan beloved. Cue literally everyone. Everyone who knows. Okay. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me the incident in question. Welcome to Ad Serving Hell. Yeah, I just saw the notification in chat. It's like, it's gonna be like this long. And I was like, ugh. At least I know how long it is. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as a property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with the Reckerman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. 3 minutes per hour? Yeah. Half the time it doesn't work properly. Well, what is this? What happened?
Oh.
Cheered.
Nice.
Gigantify? That's wild. Well, thank you for cheering. Full disclosure, that's the only emote I know I have, so...
Thank you, chat.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Chatting stars. Let's see. Soon. Yeah. I'm working on it. I have a couple commissions put out, but just waiting on the rest. Funny thing is, like, the emote is literally an edit of my my profile picture. Obviously, Chatting Stars did it, but he made a couple of them, and I just said, hey, can I use this for my profile picture? And it's been that way for a very long time now. I just love it that much. But because I kind of had like this mildly unexpressive heh, he saw it fit to put it in an emote, and there we are.
I see it in my dreams.
What do you mean?
Because you do it all the time.
What do you mean? You say it like it's a problem.
No.
Eh? Someone tampering with the shipments. Fury struck me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions are planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a house... Oh god, how did we pronounce this last time? Hyanart? House Hyanart man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what would bring in the shipment did it though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could have been the fellows that were responsible for the inspections. Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front today. You might consider having a word with them. Heh, is just my trademark now. I agree. For those who have seen Konosuba, the infamous Megumin heh is not where I got it from, but it's what I most compare it to. When she beats what's her name? Union? Yeah, when she beats Union in Rock Paper Scissors. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hyanot shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Oh, how nice. He set them all out for us. 1 rosary. 2 rosary. Ah! 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 Are we finished? If so, I'd appreciate an apology. Then how do you explain these?
Maybe he didn't know.
Yeah, probably. He's apathetic, so he probably didn't care. He just picked it up. But that's impossible. Once the knight at Whiteburn Front concluded his inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. If I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that open either has nothing to hide or everything to hide.
Yeah. Say what you will to Lord Rochefort. I will not be held accountable for this. Okay. Let me just go right over here. Hey, this dipshit had rosaries in his... Oh, was he shouting? And something happened outside. I thought I heard shouting. Ah, but more importantly, what did Rickerman have to say? More draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Hyanot's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Haloni that he did. Lord Francis' trial is upon us, and you must act now if you are to clear his name. In the eyes of gods and men. Sure, a lot of you like this picture. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Hyanot were heretics. At last, I can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. Stan, you harder.
Oh my god. Oh,
yeah.
no.
See, that's the kind of response I expected. Welcome back, Spacey.
What a time to come back.
Yeah. I'll need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Bridgie. Tell her that House Fortem asks, nay, demands that Lord Francis' trial be postponed until full investigation has been conducted. I just realized these guys are topless in this weather.
Damn. Maybe they're just used to it. They're locals.
Maybe. What is it, my child? Lord Rochefort would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor... How do we pronounce this? Giime presides over Lord Francis' trial at Wishdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francis is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Helonia's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. That's not comforting. He likes to watch the status of his troops. Well, okay. Suppose we say that. Let's follow his eyeline. Straight forward. Out the hall. So whenever someone opens the door... Well, I guess technically Sid and Alpino are there, but he's staring out into the wilderness. Unwaveringly facing forward. He's definitely having PTSD. Staring down Sid. That's also a possibility. They've taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Barracks, I will dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall these proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Jaime in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Sure thing. He's watching for you. Tuna, don't do that. Oh, Schwant knows when you're battered.
Stop.
Tuna started it. Wait, am I supposed to be over here? Or here? Well, okay, it says to speak to you, so I guess we'll do that. Looking at Sid like... Hell, Varys. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us as a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Normal. Also playing on Black Mage, which is gonna be, questionable at this level. Oh shit. Joaquin Charlemagne Francel de Hyenat. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Out here? This isn't even a court!
Dodgy, man. Well, page by not.
So true. Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you'll strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. That's where the trials happen. That sucks. 'Tis for Helone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. It's called Witch Drop for a reason. Ah. It's a bit too on the nose, isn't it?
Yikes.
The righteous shall take their place in Helone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortem, beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Hoshifon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Hoshifon has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Hoshifon arrives, Barracks, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. That's not... Okay. Okay, so single target it is. No, it's not even targetable. It's fine. I don't have that button yet. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of that when I'm playing at this level. Say goodbye to rotations. I have already. Wait. So we can bring them over here, right? Hey man. Let's put them all together. Why are there so many of them? It's goddamn kangaroo cord bullshit. Okay. Oh, you're inborn. I'm dumb. God, I'm forgetting everything about what's happening with this. Oh. Are we done? No. It's just on the ground. Why am I taking so long to pick it up? Hey, here, evidence. Duty complete. Spacey. Thank you for your tier 1 subscription. And thank you, Smiles, for your tier 1 subscription. This is so weird to say, but I am very thankful that you guys are here. You must support friends. I respect that. I appreciate you. It's not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. Kaye.
Sorry.
Thank you. 6 months. What are you doing? Okay. So that just happened. Right next to me, no less. Alright then.
You should see the look he's giving me right now.
Fading like a candlelight. I mean, look, I appreciate you being here. If you must rest, please rest. Steven! Okay. Welcome to Philly. Oh no, my emote's being used against me. But yeah. While discussing with chatting stars about what emotes to use, or to ask for, I should say, is oh my shit.
Spacey.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you, Spacey, for the 5 gifted.
Wow,
Okay,
I never thought I'd hear you
I
say
get
that.
it. What? Hear me say what?
I mean, I knew it would happen one day. It's just surreal to hear you say that. Like...
Well. So thank you, everyone. We're all here now. It's okay, Michaela. You can gift someone else, I think. If you so choose. still say do it. You would say that. You would say that, Mishi.
Like, literally have at least 2 enablers in this chat.
Yeah, one of them is you.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I'm not telling them to do it.
Yeah, okay. Much as I am throwing a fit, I am happy that you guys are doing so.
I'm so proud of you.
You get paid tomorrow? Look, payday is great.
That's true. I also get paid tomorrow.
Oh, jeebus. Okay.
Well done.
Well, so that's happening. Thank you, Mishi, for your 5 gifted. Okay, you know what? Just keep doing it so I get used to saying it. There. Oilers in chat. Oh boy. Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna keep going. This trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of the House Hyena. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the Fury, a draconian rosary. Then the night he refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Rochefort. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Kurthurst, Barracks. Pray locate your errant airship, and use it. Thank you, Michaela, for your gifted. But yes, I'm very grateful for everyone's support. I literally would not be here doing this if not for all of you. And I'm sorry that you guys don't really have things to unlock with that. So,
Feel better, Spacey.
disappear to consume dinner and recover from both sickness and getting lost twice in your sitting. Oh. Yeah, feel better. Lord Rochefort, I have not the words to express my gratitude. But why would you risk your reputation to save mine? You're bad. You'll speedrun the emotes. That's not what we're asking.
Yeah. Okay.
I couldn't put dummy emotes in there, I guess. Wait, do I even have things to, like... I don't think I do, but I'll find out.
That'll be a post-stream endeavor.
Yeah. Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hyanart. Praise Halonia did not come to that. There profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Varix. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you've recuperated. Hand-drawn dummy emotes, right? I mean, I did allow my random tablet to serve as a quote-unquote third monitor that I could use to draw something dumb. If not, it would be a mouse-drawn drawing, which I'm sure no one wants. Can I go through? No. Wait, what does that lead to? Wait, hang on. And that's here. What? Hang on, no. I swear this is important. Okay, there's the second floor that I can't see. You look well, Varys. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francis would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortom and House Hynard shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Hype chest? What is a hype chest?
Oh, it's because of the
rock out emote.
The tier completion.
Interesting. I'm very new to this, so I am discovering along with everyone what is happening. Sure. Sure, that's valid. Rock out, as it were. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. An unnamed witness. Oh shit, you're literally right here. You don't look familiar. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francis is innocent now, but just a few days prior. You got this one. What is that? It looks really cool, but I can't see what it is. It looks really familiar. I don't know why. Edgy? Yeah. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Kurthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Hoshfon is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Oh, that's a cute duck emote. Oh, it's a goose. Gritty? What is a gritty?
I think... Isn't that like a... Is that a reference to a game or something?
It looks like it's dancing, so it might be a dance.
It's some
Oh, is this one of those like a Fortnite dance things?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It's a dance. Because I feel like I've heard that word before, but not in reference to like anything that I... What is this? Mega Kids. That's a funny emote. I like that. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The stone vigil? Oh. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord... How do you do this? Drumont? Lord Drumont of White Brim Front, and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francis to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Varys. May Helone guide you. Sure thing. Shu can do this, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, hit the grid. Okay, I have heard that, tragically. really showing my age with how much I don't know. I know some memes, just not like new ones. Or like comparatively new ones, I guess. I'm in the wrong spot. It's not that I know like the whole thing. I know how do we say? I know the phrase. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Although, yes, that is tragic. Wonderful to see you again, Varix. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the stone vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Heinart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. You know the phrase because your Oshi is brain rotted. Okay, question. Isn't everyone's Oshi some variant or level of brain rot? As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone vigil, House Dundare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drummond. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy Heinart have yet to be unmasked. Though the plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us. And towards you now as well. 2 of them, yes, actually. The third, he's as old man as me. A lucky crowd we are. Can I fly over the mountain? No. As soon as I ask the question, I get the error message. Yes, I know I can't fly any higher, and I'm trying to. Trying to think of one that isn't brain rotted and struggling. Yeah, I can't think of one that is... I hesitate to say normal, but if everyone's brain rotted, isn't that the normal? Wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Is my mark going to be a scorpion? Yeah? I didn't think there was anything I had to add to it. Unless you think I should, then I'll find out something to add. In the myriad list of emotes. Oh, his mouth is covered. You desire an audience with Lord Drummond, do you? Huh. I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Alright. Well, sir, have I got news for you. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Horchefon and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh. Oh, you're serious. What to do? You will grant me entry. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drummond's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboy. Yes, Sir Alboy can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Man, this guy just casually avoiding responsibility. Surely you're clean. I believe so. He is bold. I agree. The mark is here. Or is he upstairs? Oh, hey, Sid. Why are you here? The Enterprise is indeed inside the stone vigil, then we must convince Lord Drimon to cooperate. I believe so. Where is this person? I feel like I'm blind. Where is this person? At this level, I'm blind, aren't I? Where is this person? That'll do it. Don't think you're joining tonight. That's fine. Sabrinadia bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you he is mistaken. Lord Jumon hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head Chirurg... How do you pronounce this again? Chirurgeon? Chirurgeon? Oh, jeez. Estidian. That's a bit close, isn't it? Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Sure. Oh, does that mean I have to go back on the other side? Yeah. I feel it's the case. Levels here are kind of awful. Yeah. Okay, when I looked from this angle before, it did not look like that was an entrance. But, like, on second look, that is an entrance staircase. So that's on me. Had trouble with this as well. Yeah. I mean, this is the part that I don't remember, so... What do you look like? Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from Asphalt and Hyanot. With documents such as these, you need... Man. Ugh. You needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with... Oh god, all these French names. And speak with... Goudineau? Goudineaus? I'm gonna say it that way. Goudineaus. With Sir Goudineaus. You should know Lord Drimon's current whereabouts. Great. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drimon is just up these stairs. Let us know, though. I would not expect much. House Dundare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Great advice. I would not have thought to do that in such trying times. How do I say? Sir Goodenow? Sir Goodenow permitted your passage. Very well. Speak. Here, take these pieces of paper that I totally didn't read myself. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? The Warden, actually. We are the... how did he sound again? We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Jumon. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Kurthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nan Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? That's impossible. Sounds like Sam Riegel. I can't imagine why. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the stone vigil, who should appear in White Brim front but these three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and two scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire.
This guy.
Yeah. Sounds like he'd be great at parties. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Dundare would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the stone vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this moment's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and you will declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the stone vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Varix, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Jumon's trust. Understood? Ye of little faith indeed. What's the trope name for that guy? It was like the... Inspector Javert. That's what it was. Alright, downstairs. Wait, why are we here? Eyeing me with interest. You're the last responsible for that commotion upstairs. Aye, word travels fast in White Brim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Jumon's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Went over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contained no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'Twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Danifin Pass? And take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying the skin. Oh, this is a problem. Oh wait, no. It says Slay. We're good. You know the name? Yeah. I vaguely remember having trouble with this because I was wearing Shire gear during the quest. So everything... Where am I going? Everything died too quickly for me to put the vinegar on them when they were weakened. That might have been a different thing, but... Oh, it's a destination. Okay. Hello. Escape. Oh. We'll just do this. That's the problem. Yeah. Look, I'm aware that I am part of the problem. It's okay, we're fixing it now. Though I am aware, like, the most authentic way is to build a whole new character. I don't think I have a heart to do that, though. It didn't work. Oh, wait. So I guess I should have done this first? Okay, whatever. Didn't work, did it? Oh, I thought it was an idiotic idea. No worries. Here, have some Fire 3 meat. Oh, he thought I did it. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near Mud Puppy's spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry gnats here and up above. On level, it's supposed to kill you if you don't use the item they give you. It's the first time using an item on an enemy. If you're a high level, you can just blast through it. Neat. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance? Well, you're in luck. Salamander. You're a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Oh, I'm sure. I feel like there's like 2 downstairs or something. No, wait, no. Oh, I'm bad. Oh yeah, I think I remember the... Oh wait, I'm remembering having to do like an item interact on the Crocs. Like right here. That was the one I had the most trouble with, because I think that was for like a job quest or something. And I went too far. Wait. So they're both downstairs? They are both downstairs. You there, lass. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a stake, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Yes, yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. You remember that one? Might be White Mage or one of the MSQ quests they removed for streamlining. I mean, good. We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste. Could I interest you in a steak in these trying times? Is that a fresh-cut steak? Heloni's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. I'm glad. Feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgeons at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Sonota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. Sure thing. The game, or not the game, the streaming thing is telling me that an ad is beginning in a minute. So I'm just gonna hang out over here. It's upstairs, isn't it? Who's Sonota? Okay. I'm gonna wait here. Wait, can I sit on this? Yeah. Okay. We'll hang out here for the ad break. In the beginning, yeah. At least I have charge of, like, when, or not when it happens, like, how often it happens. This feels like the most, reasonable strength of, or not strength of time, length of time between, ad breaks. So we'll have these 3 minutes, and I will see you guys in a little bit.
Although I think most of us are subbed, so.
Yeah, I'm still gonna, put the kids to bed anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So since most of you guys are subbed, we can literally just plow on through the rest of the night. He's gone? Who's gone? Am I gone? Suspicious. Alright. Beg your pardon, madam, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. You should eat this. Oh, you're... Interesting. Technology is wonderful, isn't it? Is that? To think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. My, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Might I have a word with you, Varix? It concerns the Chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I burrowed into a hidey hole during ads. Yes. Have you seen scorpions dig? It's so cool. It's like shovel hands. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of the broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic. Both as a gesture of goodwill, and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there's a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. Great. You have? Yes. A fellow person of culture. Here, have a fire 4. Explaining a refrigerator. I mean, you know. Be gentle, they don't have the electrical technology. Desert dwellers. You're so right for that. Here, a Xenoglossy. This rotation is so cool. And he's still upstairs, I think, right? Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Well, yeah, of course no electricity. He's using an ice sprite. Laughs in electrope. What an amazing device. But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. That's from Redacted, though, yeah. I know. Remember, I'm from the future. A world beyond the war. Where thee, the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange. Oh wait, no, I'm saying it wrong. Where thee the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Says you. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. Clicked wrong. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Oh, jeez. I don't like hearing that. I really don't like hearing that. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose it at every turn. It's like he has a hate boner for us.
He does.
Yeah. If the Enterprise is indeed inside the Stone Vigil, then we must convince Lord Drimont to cooperate. I agree. Excuse me. Before we can persuade Lord Drimont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Jian that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? I am excused, thank you. We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Kurthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of White Brim Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure you can formulate a strategy from there. Yeah, but now he's probably gotten to everyone by now, and they probably all hate us. Oh, never mind. Inquisitor Jime. Yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I've not seen him since the day he came to White Brim Front several moons ago. What about, like, 5 minutes ago? He was just down the stair. Okay. Oh. Pardon. Sorry. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the halls and patrolled its exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside to the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette, illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I've lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Jiime rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, madam, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. On first blush, it seems like he's nice to everyone so long as you're in the cult. Under Inquisitor Jime's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Oh god, did I miss one up there? Or is it literally in here? Okay, cool. Inquisitor Jime. I've been the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Great. Wonderful. All hail the Inquisitor God King. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Heloni's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Yep.
In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. Skill issue. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Indeed, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Ferrix. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Jime's motivations. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness outside the eastern gate, yes? The main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Oh, how did I pronounce this? Assuming Sir Jolo is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Mysteries? I love mysteries. Why did I go up? Oh. Well. Technically, wouldn't the... well, I guess this wouldn't be, like, direct evidence. Ethereal energies. Well. Approach if you dare. Alright, you're taking too long. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's... nothing to see here, guys. Good work. Just kidding. Bloody encyclical. It would appear the good Inquisitor has met an unfortunate end. A bloody encyclical. I don't know what that means. Dead and buried, though. So this is the eastern gate. Yeah, there's no main road. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Oh. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Giant. Newly come to Kurthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Varix, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Yeah, we're discussing this in broad daylight, with all of his followers in earshot. These derps, they're right here. Since Lord Jumon has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jolo with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. Well, we're about to impose on a man in his sickbed. Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Why, yes. The Inquisitor is an impostor? To be preposterous, that could not possibly be true. He's the paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that it is all a lie. If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. Prunilla? Would that be pronounced that way in French? Prunilla. Nia? I can do Prunilla. Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. You! I do not believe I know you, madam. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it, not at all. Uh-huh. What? Do you doubt my words? Away with you. I will suffer your slander no more. Then how about I hit you with the emote? You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jolo gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that I have kept his confidence, Sir Jolo and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Angelo to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Jaime was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing, seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drummond, wanting to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats. And so I did nothing. Until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of the Whitebrim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. Ah, you did that. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Hyanard, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. He'll only forgive me for not acting sooner. I'm glad the Moogle doesn't care about what we're talking about. Yes, Prunilla. The double L goes AA. Yeah. I appreciate it. I think French pronunciations are my least understood. I did take Spanish in... I think it's only high school. Yeah. But, I mean, that was in high school, so... forever ago. Am I going the right way? Oh, I'm dumb. Southeast of Whitebrim. Oh no. Another body. No, never mind. But yeah, explaining pronunciations in text is hard. Sometimes you have to default to like the, how do you say this? Like the way that you were doing in your first half of the statement, where you have to do it in like capital letters and hyphens and stuff. And other times you have to like do it with words that already exist, which is also funny. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. What if I showed you blood and what may constitute blood? There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Varix, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost. But first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Sure. You do your best? I know you do. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may be still time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Varix. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. I would tell you to lead the way, but you're seemingly stuck here. So, bye. Oh. What a sight. Oh God. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Helene's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Helene. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Dumont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Jaime and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ha. Grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How could I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dumont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? Yous whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? All are complicit in these crimes, but all live their lives by the Archbishop lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Dumont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravenian fang and claw.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I did that. I don't have any umbral thingies to use here. I don't even have ley lines. Where are they? Up there. I don't know I'm doing that. Dang it. Dude, you're just letting yourself die. What's wrong with you? Wow, that was fast. Ow. Vegetation. That's what it is. Let's just push through here. That should be fine. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dreamon almost died. I wonder if that would count as a fail. Glamours dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. Sadly, you must go lay down, taking all your power to stay upright. All good. Thank you for being here.
Feel better, Spacey.
Mm-hmm. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced. The families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Have a good stream. Thank you. Your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder. And when you are dead, White Brim Front shall fall. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Varix, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at White Brim Front, and bring your associates. Oh, but I will. What dungeon is here? Snowcloak. Oh, and the amphitheater? Interesting. Where have you been, Barrett? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we've secured the Enterprise. Alfino is eager to enter the Stone Vigil, said no one ever. As I am sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. I don't want to.
Nobody likes Stone Vigil.
They made it better. Well,
it still sucks.
Okay, I hesitate to say better. It's different. And it's kind of nerfed in an uninteresting way. Anyway. Pay Lord Dumont a visit and remind him of his obligation. He knows, dude! Remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow it on. Man. Little pissant. Wait, so it should be pronounced, if we're going by the pronunciation rules before, it's Drilemont? So what would that be? Guilime? I'll see what my mouth will allow me to do. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor, what did I just say? Guiline? Inquisitor Guiline. That sounds so much less intimidating. Guiline would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. You are really a pissant right now. He's thanking us!
I'm telling you, like, he was so...
insufferable?
Yeah.
Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the stone vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. 'Tis the least I could do, given all you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say. Nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthis, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord, how do we say this? Julimont? Lord Julimont. But there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgalian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalane of your impending visit. May Helona guide you, Scions. Great. Could do without Alfino being a sniveling little dipshit.
You gotta remember, he's still a, he's
He has
a
to go
sheltered
through
little boy.
He has to go through character development, I know.
But I did not like him at the beginning.
Yeah. Because he's trying to run things because
He thinks he qualifies. He's qualified too.
well, less so that and more that, at least to everyone else's knowledge, the leader of the Scions is at the very least in custody and to the outside world presumed dead. Helverix, Lord Julimont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will.
Yippee.
But what if I don't wanna? Are you coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll heal for you.
Sadness.
Huh?
Sadness. Willingly picking this. Alright. One last check. Skip. Okay, cool. You're good?
Mm.
Sick.
Yay for Q privileges.
Healer privileges.
Just Q privileges in general when you're a healer, I think.
Mm-hmm. How do we call that? Support privilege?
Mm. We got some sprouts.
I'm masquerading as a sprout. Hi? No one asked you.
That's great. Nice plate.
I don't remember how it looked before I changed, so it's the best I can do.
Oh, I don't have Art of War. No AoE from me.
Is that at 45?
Yeah, let me check. 46.
Tragic. At least AoE for me at this level isn't too bad. It's just everything else.
This person's, I think, is gonna hold the ball. Just do hit them kind of hard.
Oh, wait. I lost track of the tank. Really? Are you taking them into the boss? Because that would be very funny.
I'd rather they not, thank you.
I agree. But at the very least, this boss stayed the same. Or at the very least, I'm dumb. That's fine. At the very least, I don't remember anything about this boss in particular changing. And then everything here is the same up until the second boss. Why are we here?
Well, I guess.
Did you want the treasure chest? Even though everyone skipped the one before? I remember having the hardest time learning about how to heal in this place.
It can be a bit tough, especially when the things are being pulled as part of the mob.
Thank you, Krish, for the raid. How was Deltarune? Gobble raid. Hello, hello, Magnus. And of course, our beloved chatting stars.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Kit as well. Happy to see you guys here. And yes, the affiliate thing happened. A lot faster than I expected, I'll be honest. Oh. Thank you. You guys did not do that, but thank you. Thank you for your tier 1 subs. I apologize, there's not more like actual things for you guys to use. But we'll fix that eventually. But yeah, how was Deltarune? That's a good emote sequence. Can't imagine what you'd be implying there. Awful voice acting. I see. Chaz, I did Lance's voice. What do you mean? I'm sure his voice acting was perfectly reasonable. Right. You know, I kind of missed the canon sequence in this bit.
What? I don't.
I thought it was funny. Because we did so much damage to this thing anyway that didn't really, like, mean that much. To stop DPSing for a while. But yeah, I'll have to go back and listen to the VOD for that, because that sounds like it would be hilarious. Please don't break my sight. Yes. I'll have limber break for this.
I'm also just gonna focus on going these guys get hard. Oh god.
And you don't have invuln for this stage.
Nope.
Oh wait, you have home gang already?
I do, but I don't have the problem.
He just hit it.
The problem is I don't have inflow or lustrate.
He's dead. My mana ward should hold. Come on.
I need him to stay alive for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't have lustrate or inflow for this time also. I was worried about them being a sprout pulling that big of a pull.
Yeah. I do appreciate that literally that pool is exactly the same as before.
Oh, that's right, summoners can rest.
Yeah. It's all good. I don't really mind having weakness for those.
Yeah, I mean, it was the last where Fantasy ended anyway.
Mm-hmm. Now we enjoy the show. It's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. I think this is the first boss that's like, hey, by the way, we have untargetable phases now. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Varix, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? How about you do better? Let's settle it then. Shall we, Sid? And as you command... Oh-ho. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And are you aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Alphino, the dragon! Confound it all. I'm surprised there's this much exposition, like, right before a boss. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer.
That one was definitely.
Quite so.
Not me trying to move while I was looking at your stream.
Are you... It's like you can't have an opener against this boss. Ugh. Let me tag you. Yeah.
can eat that? Okay.
At least that one finished. Rude. Double rude.
Oh,
Triple rude. How dare. Man.
Oh, he tried to land on you even.
I mean, I kind of stood in the way. That's on me. Yeah, might as well. Escape. Yeah. GG. Oh, okay. Man, it's taking a while to load this. Okay. Hmm. So I've now collected the Medallion of Ice, which means what color is left? Green. So I have to go to the Forest Temple next. Varix, are you right? Speak to me. What? Self be praised. I fear the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenient. Fuck you.
Oh my god!
I have quite enough to do already.
Oh shit! Oh.
Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. I am so glad that later on we become more snarky, but I wish that came sooner because this little shit. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Forbidden frozen gummy. Why, yes. This would be a sour candy, wouldn't it? No, fuck you.
I do not blame him.
Yeah. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. Like you haven't been doing that already. If we are all in agreement, let us return to Gridania. I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Look, the irritation I feel with insufferable little shits will always be genuine, and I will endeavor to be genuine at every turn whenever I see it. It's also familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Bah, it's no use. Let's go. Oh, I can hear the metal scraping.
Oof. Not a fan.
Scraping against brick and ice. Where are we? Okay. The actual airship landing. Ah, how I have longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgarian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? And need I remind you, little shit, you didn't do anything. You were there, talking, and making enemies. What's wrong with you?
He's a child, that's what's...
Yeah. But, let's see, how does that quote go? If he's young enough to make mistakes, he's old enough to learn.
Fair enough. At least we know he does learn.
Yeah. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we are required to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert in the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid?
Thanks for stating the obvious. That is not helpful.
Yeah. You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Thank you for the reminder, I guess. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way. A way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the elements itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Varix. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Azorsia. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such currents have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether, comprising Garuda's barrier, into an ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertine, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marx met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity, or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marx was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Varix, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Oh, you can make yourself useful? Thanks. The sound is lagging. Oh boy. That was all delayed. Let's go. Is it you? Oh, you must be inside. Well, yes, I am Professor Lambertine. Beg pardon. You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. Cool, thanks. Ah, so rare is it to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression. Oh, damn. Yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, you did say you wished not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal. Egads, woman. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Give me PPE and we're good. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I had precisely the means by which these inherent dangers might be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Great, thanks. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I'm not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Great. Show me how to use the pot. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertine. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. A lot of these NPCs are very quick to bestow judgment on first glance, which is wonderful. Great. I love this. Thank you for your oh so helpful judgment on my quest. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations.
Oh my god.
Great. Wonderful. We have one of these. At last, the recognition that I so rightfully deserve.
Oh, good lord.
Well. You respawn at a home point, right? That's how this works. What is that word? Frabju? Hang on. I need to see this. Pronunciation. Frabju. Is that even correct? Frabjus? Frabjus? Okay, what does this mean? This is a slang word? Okay. So this is like a fabulous, I guess? Oh, Frabjuste. Kalu, Kalei. That I should be chosen to guide this woman. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of Professor Lambertine's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. It's like fabulous and gorgeous in one word. Yeah, it sounds like that, yeah. Your timing is impeccable. In fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not but a perfect piece will satisfy your high standards. In which case, you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Mirrorites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the watered pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of that because I have this fancy bike. See ya! No, I will not join the fate. No treachery. Smooth sailing. And a Vavoom. Put it in the pot. And we move. Have to go to bed now. All good.
Night, Rai.
Thank you for being here. And thank you for the congratulations. This is all very new to get used to, but I'll make it a better experience for you guys. Almost able to finish relic grinding. Nice. Hope to see that from you soon. But yeah, sleep well. Take care. I see you've come... Oh, jeez. Galumphing? you've come galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Labertane will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember how to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. Ever the search for brownie points. My keen scholar's sense tells me you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? Quite so. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use the crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected ether? Oh dear. That may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would never have sent you to Hahasako. Thank you, doing great. Thank you, that does mean a lot from you. I appreciate that. What is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, woman. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldersian. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Quite so. Tell me where. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sina, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosha. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosha was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lenosha, Pharaoh Sirius, on the Isles of Vumbra to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalamoon's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sina's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift watered pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Off you drop. Idle Escapist, thank you for the raid. Uwu raid crew, nice. But good to see you. How was your stream? What did you stream? I went the wrong way. Eh? Corrupted crystals? Madam, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Whatever part? Well, I'll be damned. Professor Labertane did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems you got off on the wrong foot. Again with the assumptions. Stream is good. Played 14. First clear of the latest arcade. Ah, nice.
Oh, congrats.
Ah, lovely. First clear of normal or savage, if I may. I'm Cena, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Perhaps. Normal, but small babu with not group when it comes to savage. Yeah. It's hard to gather groups of people for this kind of thing. But, yeah. This latest tier is pretty fun. Maybe except 3.
I don't know. I enjoyed 3 in cruiserweight compared to lightweight.
There's a certain dynamism that you get from both 3 and 7, which is kind of funny. Hard to gather a group that you vibe with and won't fall apart when someone gets upset.
Don't
Yeah.
really know that.
I mean, there's a lot to be said about like the kinds of people that you can play with, and then something to be said about whether or not those people are really hard set on seeing the funny numbers on a different website, if you know what I'm saying. Because, I mean, we saw, I think it was like 2 expansions ago or something, that there was like Dark Knight was not meta, but it was part of an ultimate clear, and that should be a clear sign to everyone that any class can do whatever, so long as you're playing correctly. It's great. But yeah. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take my time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Oh, haven't I felt that from you? Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. That's tragic. So what, down here? Or up there? Ah, you stalled me. Don't you know better than to sneak upon a person at a time like this? What with all this fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Forever be an odd tank so I can focus on everything everywhere all at once. Struggle as though Dancer main. I mean, Dancer is super nice, isn't it? You got Tech Step, you got Dance Partner, the Ant Trails. Ant Trails? What Ant Trails? Am I missing something? But yeah, at the very least for tanks, it does seem like they can literally focus on. Oh, the lines around skill buttons. Okay, that's fair. But Dancer has all of the ant lines. Every single one you hit, they look like ant trails. Yeah, I can see it now. At least in my head. Everything. Let's list up. Why am I naked? You didn't see that. That's why you struggle? Ah. It's fine. It's just Simon Says. But yeah, I do see the struggle with staring at the hotbars all the time, because even though um I play how I do, it's hard to wrench your eyes from looking down at the hotbars or wherever you have it. It's so at least for me, I like having like the general hotbar here and stuff here that I know is activating quite often, and then all of my like big cooldowns like right here. Simon says that is very distracting for paying attention to mechanics. Yeah. Yeah. You play controller? Ah. Yeah, I know a few people that play controller too. They're also very good. I don't know if they. No, I don't think they play dancer, or at least I haven't. No, wait, no, they do.
One of them plays, but
Like off dancer.
yeah.
But yeah, the crossbars are so fascinating to look at. But I don't know if I would want to. I like playing on a. How do I describe this? It's like a quasi keyboard thing. But yeah. I do respect a lot of people who play controller on this, because that is a different style entirely, and that takes a different kind of brain that I don't have for that. So I do admire that. Started on PS3. Ah. Dang. So you started like probably around this, is it this expansion? It must be, right? Or the base game, right? Phase 3 open bit. Wow. Damn. That is really impressive. Oh, closed beta. That's still fair. So that means you must have the what's it? The dang, what is it? That tattoo, right? In 9 days, you'll have been playing for exactly 12 years. Nice. Oh, you weren't a 1.0? Okay. That's fair. Oh, so it was only for 1.0, not for like for that era. Gotcha. 12 years though. That's crazy. How long ago was Stormblood?
I don't want to think about that.
That's fair. Because I definitely am from Stormblood. PC at the time wasn't strong enough. Yeah. Especially now that the graphical update happened, a lot of machines are being like forced out of playing this and focused on other games. Yeah. For 14, you really have to find something that you want to do in this game. So at least for me, I'm going through New Game Plus, because I story skipped to Stormblood to play with my friends. And now, there's this fun thing called Fantasy Life that released fairly recently, and it's been a fairly consuming venture. 1.0 is somewhere between Realm Reborn and Dawn Trail. That's weird to think about. That's kind of cool, though. Keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hells, lass. Are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. I mean, surely my reputation precedes me at this point. That clutter in the city-states had no more polygons than a player. That's funny. More polygons than a player character is wild. Where is this person? Oh, it's inside a building, isn't it? There we go.
Oh my god, don't remind me.
The flower pots.
Do not remind me about that. Oh, fucking...
I mean, at least for me, I don't... I don't know anything about those. I just know about the square grapes. Which is further, much further.
Rest in peace to the Squapes.
Squapes. Legacy player about the older flower pots. Let me just ask my buddy. I'm gonna have to write that down. Let me just send that to him real quick. Where is he? Ask any legacy player about the flower pots. It was asked to ask, and I hope you have the answer. Boom. Perfect. Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that god's-forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. What a lovely place it sounds like. Next you'll tell me there's a siren there who's going to attract all unwitting sailors. First time going through ARR? Yes and no. When I was playing ARR for the first time, I got, I think, up to Garuda. So a lot of this is like kind of sort of ish familiar, but for the most part I don't remember because I was trying to bull rush it to get to Stormblood, and then I think after Garuda I just story skipped to Stormblood so I could start that content. So this is my first look after completing Dawn Trail, going back to the beginning of ARR and piecing the story from here. So I think once we pass Garuda, I will be completely new.
And you will be going through Heavensward blind.
Yeah. I mean, there was a period of time that I was able to, like, excuse me, watch in the in-book, but obviously that doesn't tell the whole story. Love how much foreshadowing they give us in the early stuff. Yeah. I have a lot of friends that have played the game before me, so they have a lot more context for a lot of stuff that I didn't have, but I don't mind spoiler, or I guess quote-unquote spoilers in this case, because I can at least see how the context fits together with the things that they said. So I think it's pretty cool. Let me tell you though, relearning names and plot points is crazy. Unending Journey is not the same watching cutscenes versus actually playing through the quest. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I did go through the Unending Journey of, I think, yeah, from where I was to Stormblood, but you're right, it's not the same. And I've also been told that playing New Game Plus is not the same as a fresh experience. So I was, there was a suggestion posed to me to make a new character for this journey, but I just couldn't do it.
You're not as crazy as me, huh?
No.
Because I
I
have
know.
I have 2 characters at endgame, but
You
even
do.
then, actually going through the entire game again a second time, having been all the way up to Dawntrail already, it feels different your second playthrough anyway. Like it's an entirely different experience.
Yeah. At least for me, like what I would do if I did make a new character is I would take it from ARR to Stormblood and then end its content there. Like that character would die after that. But again, but that wouldn't like at least for me narratively fit so much as playing my character retelling the story that they time traveled past, you know? Ah, Varix, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Everyone said not to go there. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That that is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. It's probably not pirates. You have a Sprout group that you've been streaming story with. Just hit Shadowbringers after a little 2 years. It's been real nice, refreshing reminder of everything that's happened, since it's been long enough since you actually went through everything up to that point that you forgot a lot. Yeah. Shadowbringers hit you with a lot. I mean, that's also not to say that every expansion didn't do that, but I remember because coming from Stormblood, like fresh off the War Arc, like literally, getting thrust into a new situation like Shadowbringers was really blindsiding, I should say. But I had a lot of fun experiencing that story, like as it was being released. I didn't have that with Stormblood really, because I think you guys were like partway into it already. Shadowbringers started tying all the loose plot points that we've been seeing since ARR. Yeah. There are some things that I had like kind of sort of gotten, like there are some identities that I'd never known before, but given that some of the Realm Reborn content was made mandatory for it, I was like, yeah, okay, now I get it. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this Tocaspirus is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. Damn. Did Crystal Tower win his fresh content? Do you think you remembered who Raha was when you saw him again? I didn't.
I liked him immediately, so Shadowbringers just punched me in the gut afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
will never not be salty about not being able to go into the ocular and seeing him.
It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Is it the same gel over there? I went too far. Right? Yeah. Oh, you weren't there before. Oh. I mean, with a name like Siren, this is kind of obvious, but, you know. I have to go back. Calls to me. Sings to me. Ugh. Tell me, Mido, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes. Yes. Release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. No. Not my call. Oh wait, so if you did Crystal Tire when you did as at content, that means you did what's the second boss's name? the punchy dude with the Neuralink puddles. What was that mechanic like? What does Skyfrin have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Glazia. Yes, Glazia. Yeah, because I know that he just has like the what's it? The bits just hanging inside the neural links, and I know you get like trapped in them if you step in the puddles, but I don't know like what mechanic that's meant to be for. Wait, I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my ass the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him in his wandering hands. Delightful. Oh, hey. You're making yourself a bit obvious here, aren't you? Nothing is shit, are you? No? And what are you? Speak up, missy. Can't hear you. A feather. So when it came out, you had to DPS step into the purple circles to allow them to be damaged. Then you had to kill them to prevent glassy.
Right. Time for me to go to bed, but enjoy the rest of your stream.
Glassy Legolas is wild. I'll remember that one. Eh. Bugger me is what I think it is. Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Would you say you found it? Skyfrin, you say? So open to have a word with the lad. It sounds like it's not left twixt his ears. Supposed to help me patch up Pharaoh. Serious it was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. You're supervising butts right now. Won't get any work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them half of them up and vanished. What's that? You've been looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why don't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came to Colin. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. By the gill, I'd hide some sellswords and let him sort her out. You'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Sick. He was casting this big thing that most groups don't even see anymore because they kill him too fast. Yeah. He had to jump to the platforms outside the arena and kill ads there while the main platform was death? Dude. Actually, wait. You bring up a fantastic point. There's a chance that we can skip through, well, maybe. Can skip through a lot of, what's his face? Construct 8. If we kill it fast enough in the future, there's a chance that we skip the Tartarus protocol, which would be very funny. But yeah, because I think it's fairly certain that no one likes acceleration bomb or what's the other thing? I think the magnet thing is fine, but Oh, ballistic missiles. Everyone hates ballistic missiles. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit wasted amounted to something. Here you go. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyprin's superior? I find it hard to believe. But this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra. Without me. So you're a coward. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Believe you me, I am quaking in my boots. You've half a mind to scare yourself. Why should I be scared of you? Take me to the Isles of Umbra, she bids. As if it's as simple as... Oh. I see you've got a writ of passage. Alright then, come aboard. Oh, I'm fast. What's it supposed to do? Oh. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested and corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. If you would please excuse me. And she runs. Yeah. It's kind of fun to hear about what mechanics now exist. Or no longer exist, I guess. Because there was also Endwalker Alliance 1, where we no longer see the big attack at the end. There are some groups, obviously, that don't have enough DPS to make it past that phase, but when that was first released, that was so cool. And it doesn't hit quite right when you don't get to see that mechanic for them. I understand it is a huge time sink to experience that, but I thought it was really cool. It's not so much as they don't exist, they just aren't as dire as they were at the time. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely not as dire. I remember some Shadowbringers raids that were definitely fatal upon failing a mechanic, but now it's like, oh, you're almost dead. Oh, Shadowbringers and Stormblood, I should say. Beg your pardon, madam, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. Little pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. But why, though? The writ Master Mimidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye. Contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off the entire crew. Not that these rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, and at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, though, Erix. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it may behoove you to question them. Cool. Never got to do Eden raids on release, but ended up doing the Nier raids as they came out, and they were rough. Yeah, they were. Nier raids at the beginning, I wasn't actually at home, so I had to play on a shared laptop that me and my girlfriend at the time, I think, yes, that we traded back and forth doing the first Nier raid. Yeah, the first Nier raid, which was one, funny on a tiny laptop screen, and 2, playing on a laptop keyboard, which would not like to replicate, shall I say. It was a funny time, though. So many failed mechanics that day. Can't imagine. Yeah. Just all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks in their cargo. But those queer dead things, that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. God's that voice. That single fleeting verse. Can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. Took every ounce of my strength to resist. You saw him too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about, without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, start shuffling towards the water. Someone was having trouble. Time to drop a lurk and go crawl into bed. All good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your raid, and have a good rest. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, but as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Possibly. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimido would be arriving any moment. Apparently, he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. But why? He's a lech. Oh, you're here. Great. What's been keeping you, Initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Yeah. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk that wandered near the ship graveyard. And it stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hells. This takes me back to me days as a cannon boy, sailing under old Mistbeard. They wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned him last time. Bah, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come. And come it has. I'd bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate. Speak of the other kind. Them's them what? Them what's got feathers, and those sailors to a watery grave to their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do bidden till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wished on me worst enemy. Set maybe in drink, and regret it later. Excuse me. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hellsborn hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. Siren don't carry haven't had no power over a man as can't hear a song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? No, she ain't coming to us, so we best head her to the ship graveyard and shit. My mouth is dry. I'm gonna get more water. Be right back. All right. What I might do is get to the end of this quest and then maybe we'll call it. She passes near the shore. She's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Oh, joy. Beginning to wonder if some sly bug ain't spun us a yarn here. Why? Did you hear that? It's her. Look. Out of the water. She's come, Initiate. She's come. Quick, lass. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Since she realizes you're deaf to your ditties, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks and corpses before you know it. I have the power of technology. Gotta head out. Thank you for being here. And be safe out there. Boatswain. Oh shit. I forgot how to play Black Mage at this level. Dude. Yeah. Be well. Have fun touching grass. Thunder 2 is strong. What happened? I'm synced to 46. A bubble. Okay, good. Where's that going? Uh-huh. Hello? That was very understated. Okay. Yeah. Am I alright? I'm better than that and shit. I'm better than that and shit. Happy as a sailor in a damn. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I bet I am. Of course I'd be happy as a sailor too. What's it if we'd got the songstress, but you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come cruising around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help out. Fucking me, I clean forgotten your name. Remind me. Varix? And don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, what's name? Why have you been so bloody helpful? Never mind. You see you, lassie. Well, at least he understands. In a way. So what history is being repeated in this? Shut up. Yeah, I don't remember doing any of this. You mean it was a siren? And how are you able to resist her song? I see. I'd heard that Master Mimido was involved in the first purge, but I never actually. Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. Sure thing. Now we go back to show the coward. Yes, we shall go back. Oh, and to, I don't know if you're gonna watch the VOD, but at least I'll say so. To Idle Escapist. Let's see. It was about older flower pots. When I asked the question, he answered back, I wish I had the answers, man. I wish I had. Which is kind of sad. Because now I'll never know. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Varix. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. And more importantly, alive. You are alive, are you? Victorious, I might say. Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Want to have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Varix. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. How about you be helpful? Okay, we'll start this one, then we'll call it. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild Dedo chase, I assure you. And what's better is that this time, you need use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies. Hedon's findings suggest this is quite safe. What, you ask? Well, let's just say it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Varix. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Perhaps. The curious case of gate... What? Okay, whatever. We'll stop in here, get through that next text box, just to see what we're supposed to be heading towards, and then we'll call it. Who's Hedon again? Also, I would stream longer, but it seems my mouth is flubbing like everything, so I think I need to rest my mouth or something. Or talk more, I don't know. Not quite used to this. Not quite used to a lot of things happening. Like, I know this is the end of the stream that we're going to be talking about it. Probably talking about it next time too, but at least to me, it's like, I never expected to get affiliate at this time. I thought it'd be like a more gradual process. Like, I would get the notification for it like at like 50 followers, like the was it the homepage said it would be. But apparently there are people who were predicting that would happen before I did, which is both very funny and heartwarming in a way. Greetings and salutations, Miss Sill, I presume. Sina informed me of your adventures in airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. There was Professor Lambertain is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case. And while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelveswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The very little rascals that are wont to seek out ores under the stones. Well, one such creature with a famously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12th. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm having trouble. Reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. There we go. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this... Oh, it's the name of something. The theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort you will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart, I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. You know what? We'll just do it. That's fine. What's faster? Yeah, whatever, I'll just go. It's fine. Am I going the right way? Oh my. Okay. Cross the bridge. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember this. Oh. Well, I was supposed to be here anyway. Boop. Well, thankfully that didn't seem to... And what am I doing? Cross the bridge. Over this. Left. Oh, there's my yawn. So yeah, we'll call it after this turn in. Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. As in Griston... Oh wait, what is that? Oh, what is that god's awful smell? My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. And I also see you went averse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe a furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the watered pot you used once did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the crystal you've sought, one overflowing with earth aspect ether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice aspect ether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Yeah, perhaps. But that's okay, I guess. But he says it's ice, but it looks earth. So forgive me if I'm a little doubtful as to what elements it actually is. Forgive my doubt, but I'm glad we'll be able to use it. But in any case, we'll go ahead and call it here. Let's see. So Monday is going to be more Hollow Knight, as usual. Monday nights are around this time, I should say. Monday nights are Hollow Knight, and Thursdays until I want to say either reach Stormblood or get into a little bit of Stormblood, because I don't remember it. We'll see how we feel at the time. But next, in a week's time, it'll be Final Fantasy XIV MSQ New Game Plus again. So we'll call it here. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you next time. We're bugging out.